The Vanishing of Maura Murray, the 20-year mystery that began on a cold New Hampshire night. But before we continue, kindly subscribe to this channel for more videos. February 9th, 2004. It's a cold Monday evening in Haverhill, New Hampshire. A local resident, Butch Atwood, is arriving home on his school bus when he sees something unusual. A car has careened off the sharp bend on Route 112, its front end smashed into a snowbank. He pulls over to help. Inside is a young woman, shaken but apparently unhurt. He asks if she wants him to call the police. She pleads with him not to. He drives the short distance to his home and calls 911 anyway. When police arrive just minutes later, the car is there, its engine cold. But the driver is gone, vanished without a trace. This is the story of Maura Murray. So, who is Maura Murray? At the time of her disappearance, she was a 21-year-old nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. By all accounts, she was a bright, accomplished, and athletic young woman, a former track star and a cadet in the U.S. Army Reserve. But in the days leading up to her disappearance, cracks began to show. The Thursday before, she had a breakdown at her campus job, seemingly upset after a phone call. That Saturday, she was involved in a minor car crash in her father's new car. Then, on Monday, she emailed her professors saying she would be absent for a week due to a death in the family, but investigators found no such death had occurred. She packed her bags, withdrew nearly all her money from an ATM, about $280, and left campus. Her destination? We still don't know. Her final known location was that sharp curve over 100 miles away in New Hampshire. The timeline of that night is tight, and every second counts. 7:27 p.m. A witness reports seeing a car headed east on Route 112 with its hazard lights on. 7:30 p.m. Butch Atwood discovers the crashed car and speaks to Maura. 7:43 p.m. The Grafton County Sheriff dispatches an officer to the scene. 7:46 p.m. A neighbor driving by sees the crashed car but no one around it. 7:52 p.m. Police arrive. The car is locked. There are no fresh footprints leading away into the deep snow. Maura Murray is gone. Where could she have gone? The area is remote and brutally cold. Theories exploded. Did she run into the woods to avoid a DUI, as there was an open box of wine in her car, and succumb to the elements? Was she picked up by a passing motorist, a stranger with bad intentions? Or did she stage the accident to disappear and start a new life? The investigation was plagued by dead ends from the start. A massive ground search with dogs, helicopters, and volunteers found nothing. The dogs lost her scent in the middle of the road, fueling the theory she got into a car. Online sleuths have dissected every detail for 2 decades. Why was a rag stuffed in the Saturn's tailpipe? Was she meeting someone there? Why did she have maps of Vermont and New Hampshire? The case is a rabbit hole of potential clues, red herrings, and heartbreak for her family, particularly her father Fred, who has tirelessly searched for answers for 20 years. In 2019, a new search led to the excavation of a concrete foundation near the crash site, but nothing was found. The case remains one of the most baffling and discussed missing persons cases in American history. The disappearance of Maura Murray is more than a cold case file. It's a story of a promising life interrupted, a family's endless search for closure, and a mystery that, 2 decades later, offers only questions. What happened in those brief 10 minutes on a dark road in New Hampshire? Did the woods keep their secret? Or is the truth still out there, waiting to be found? What do you think happened to Maura Murray? Let us know your theories in the comments below. If you have any information, no matter how small, you are urged to contact the New Hampshire Cold Case Unit at 1-603-271-2663. And if you found this story compelling, please like this video, subscribe for more deep dives into unresolved mysteries, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next investigation. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.